Guys, Josue back again with another video on HearmeRaw, and today I want to talk about how we need to stop pretending and we need to start being. We need to stop acting. Jim Carrey is amazing. If you watch some of his videos, man, he's speaking some truth, and some people might not get it, it might go over their heads, but he's speaking the truth. Life is just a happening. Alan Watts also mentioned this. Life is just a happening. You're a happening. You're an idea. You're a consciousness. You are the universe expressing itself. You don't really exist. None of this really exists. Like science has even proven this. Nothing is physical. Nothing is real. It's just energies. It's just energies, frequencies, vibrations, all bouncing off against each other, and it's a beautiful, beautiful symphony. It's a musical. Life is a musical. Life is a game. Life is anything. Life is everything, and it is nothing. It is beautiful, beautiful. And honestly, it doesn't really matter. We're just here to expand. We're just here to grow, to learn, and to just be. But in this existence, in this physical existence that we're here, growing up, we tend to pretend a lot. We tend to act. We become actors without knowing that we're acting. Guess what? People get paid to act, but many of us are doing it for free. Actors get paid to act, but many of us are acting for free. We are pretending. We are putting on different personalities. We are not being ourselves. We're not being authentic. We're using more energy because we are pretending rather than just being. We're trying to please people. We want to be accepted by people. I'm telling you, I spent most of my life pretending, trying to fit in, changing myself and questioning myself and going against my beliefs, going against my intuition in order to fit into society. And where did that get me? That got me nowhere. But honestly, it didn't get me nowhere. It taught me many, many lessons. But I'm just letting you know that it did not really serve me, and it didn't make me feel whole. But at the end of the day, it did help me to get to where I am today. So I don't regret it at all. I'm just sharing my experience. But if you're trying to, if you want to go on the path of just you want to be happy, or you want to express yourself more, you want to not be so fearful. Maybe you are realizing that your decisions more often than not are being based off of fear, and you want to express yourself. Well, it's time to get creative. It's time to get a little chaotic. It's time to just take a chance. It's time to have faith in yourself and have faith in the universe. It's time to stop seeing the world as opposite, as separate from yourself. The world is not separate from you. Nothing is separate from you. Everything is here. Everything is within you. And everything is for you. Life is happening for you, not to you. So see that. Even the bad things, they're happening to teach you something. Pay attention. Be aware. If you stay in the present moment, you will be able to make the best of it. And the more you practice awareness, the more you meditate, the more you slow the mind down and you really get into the heart, you start feeling things. You start getting into your senses. You start decalcifying your pineal gland. You start drinking tap water. You start eating more organic fruits and vegetables. You start really just, decluttering, like getting rid of toxic people, getting rid of toxic places, and just really seeing life for what it truly is. Not for what you have defined it to be. If you have not been happy for your whole life, maybe you need to change up how you feel about life. Maybe you need to look at your beliefs and say, is this my belief or is this what I was told? I made videos before said you need to actually forget everything. Like maybe everything you have ever thought that you knew, maybe everything you thought that you knew is a lie. Start over. Unlearn. Life is about unlearning. There's a lot of unlearning to do because we get told so many things by people that think they know better, they're trying to get you to go down their path. But if you look at their path, they're not so happy, they're not so expressive, and they might be riddled with disease. And is that the path that you want to go? I think expression is important. That's why this is called Hear Me Raw. I want to help you express yourself in whatever way that is, because I don't know how you're going to express yourself, but you do. That's why the most important thing, the best teachers will teach you to go within. They will teach you to get in tune. They will teach you to go out into nature, to ground yourself, to reconnect with your mother, because we are one with nature. We're not separate from nature. We cannot keep trying to conquer nature. Conquering nature is like conquering ourselves. Seeing ourselves as separate from nature is like literally separating ourselves, like taking an aspect of ourselves and just ripping it out and then trying to live without it. Of course we're going to be sad. Of course we're going to be depressed. Of course we're going to be anxious. That's why you see all these studies, all these scientific studies. Yes, science takes time to catch up to reality, but your reality, you can find it within. A lot of the things about nature, if you spend enough time in nature, nature will teach you. If you eat healthy, you will get downloads. Like the fruits and vegetables will give you downloads. You can also use psychedelics to also give you some knowledge as well. Just don't abuse them. There's so much knowledge out there. A lot of it, trust me, all of it is within you, because as Alan Watts says, everything that you think you know, or everything that you know, you're just remembering because you already know it. And then you get to a point where you're so in tune with your intuition, like everything is just a knowing. Like you don't need proof for things anymore. You just know, and things start happening. Magic comes back into your life. You start having synchronicities. You start floating. You start being high for no reason. You start being happy. People start being attracted to you. And it's literally like you become a freaking unicorn or something. Like you're a magical creature. The way that people will look at you, because you're transforming yourself from within. And that's the most important thing. So transform yourself from within. Get to know yourself. Know thyself. This is the most important thing. And know yourself, and then start expressing yourself. Don't pretend. Don't hide. Don't hide yourself from the world. Don't hide your gift for the world. Your most powerful, your most priceless possession is who you are. It's how you see the world. Your perception is everything, and your perception is your reality. So if you don't like the reality that you're living in right now, change your perception. Change how you see it. Don't see a rock as just a rock. Don't see water as just water. Don't see your body as just a body. There's so much more to this world. But if you limit yourself, if you limit your perception, then your life will be limited, and thus you will feel caged, and then you can feel anxious, and you feel stressed, and you can feel like you're in prison, and you can feel like you're in hell. Heaven or hell is a state of mind. It's a perception. You can see life as hell, because if life is against you, guess what? You're living in hell. But if you can see that life is for you, then you're in heaven. Because then once you see that life is for you, you realize that all the forces in the universe are conspiring to help you achieve your wildest dreams. So that's my video for the day, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this video, hit the like button below. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.